In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use text blocks Squarespace 7.1 Fluid Engine. Text blocks are one of the most common building blocks you will use when creating or updating a Squarespace website. They are used for headings, paragraphs, descriptions, calls to action, and any other written content you want to place on a page. In Squarespace 7.1 with Fluid Engine, text blocks are also flexible, which means you can move them around and resize them directly on the page. To begin, open the page you want to work on and click Edit. This puts the page into editing mode where you can make changes to the layout and content. Once you are in edit mode, you should see the sections of your page become editable. This is where you can add new content, adjust existing blocks, and position everything the way you want it to appear. Next, click Add Block. This option allows you to insert a new content block into the section you are currently editing. In Fluid Engine, blocks can be added and then arranged freely within the grid. So this is the starting point for placing your new text exactly where you need it. After clicking Add Block, you will see a list of available block types. From that list, select Text. This creates a new text block on the page. The text block is where you will enter the words you want visitors to read. It might be a headline, a short paragraph, a description of a service, or any other written content that belongs in that section of the page. Once the block appears, it is ready for you to edit. Now type or paste your content into the text block. If you already have your copy written somewhere else, you can paste it directly into the block. If you are writing as you go, you can click inside the block and begin typing. Take a moment to make sure the text appears correctly and that there are no extra spaces or formatting issues after pasting. This helps keep your page clean and easy to read. After your content is in place, highlight the text you want to format. When you highlight text, the formatting toolbar will appear. This toolbar gives you options for changing how the selected text looks. You can apply headings, make text bold, adjust alignment, or add links. Headings are useful for titles and section labels. Bold text can help emphasize important words or phrases. Alignment lets you position the text to the left, center, or right depending on your design. Links are useful when you want the text to send visitors to another page or resource. As you format the text, keep the layout and readability in mind. The goal is to make the content easy to scan and visually consistent with the rest of the website. You do not need to over-format every sentence. A few intentional choices can make the text look polished while still keeping the page simple and professional. Once the text looks the way you want, you can move the block into position. Click and drag the block to move it around the section. In Fluid Engine, the block will follow the grid, making it easier to align with other content on the page. As you drag, pay attention to where the block sits in relation to images, buttons, or other text. This helps create a balanced layout and gives your content enough space to stand out. If the text block needs more or less space, use the blue handles on the edges of the block to resize it. Click and drag those handles to make the block wider, narrower, taller, or shorter. Resizing the block affects how the text wraps inside it, so it is helpful to watch how the lines adjust as you change the size. A wider block may create longer lines of text, while a narrower block may create shorter lines. Adjust it until the text feels comfortable to read and fits naturally within the design. After you have added the text, formatted it, moved it, and resized it, take one final look at the page. Make sure the content is in the right place and that the spacing feels consistent with the rest of the section. When everything looks correct, click Save. Saving your changes makes the updated text block part of the page so your edits are not lost. And that is all there is to it. You now know how to add, format, move, resize, and save text blocks in Squarespace 7.1 Fluid Engine.